The grid elements that you find on Aero screens allow you to group and sort and filter the items on the screen. The first thing you can do is group your lists by various different column headers. So for example, I can group by user on this screen, and then anything that is able to be subtotaled is subtotaled by that column header. Click the X to clear the group. Simply by dragging the column header and dropping it into the blue part, I'm going to subtotal and group by that particular thing. You can also subgroup. So I could drag another one, and within each type, it's going to subgroup by user. The other thing you can do is filter. So if I want to filter for anything that's due before tomorrow, I simply select that date. You can also sort on this screen. There are two different ways to sort. First of all, if you've got a grouping, by clicking on this item in the blue header, I can change the sort order. Here, for the overall, once your grid is grouped by something, you can subsort within each grouping by clicking the column header in the grid. So for example, I'm grouping by user, and then within each user, I'm going to sort by company here. On many grids, you'll find that there are additional columns that can be displayed. So if I click on the three ellipses to the right of any column header and hover over column, I'll be able to hide columns and maybe show additional columns just by choosing which columns I want to show. Finally, if you filter for something in the top row here, you can only filter for one thing. Sometimes you want to filter for a range. So for example, I could filter for anything that's after May 1st and before May 15th and see that date range. Once I have my screen on my grid screen set up the way I want, I can save it by making it sticky. And if I want to clear my sticky settings, I simply click the Clear Sticky button.